amigos. ¿Cómo estamos hoy, martes? Do you know what I said?
Hi. Something.
All right. Hello, my people.
Welcome.
Welcome tonight at Linda Lynn Presents Computer TV on this beautiful Tuesday night. You already know, your girl Linda Lynn with
Miss Chrissy.
With Miss Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi.
How was your weekend? We
It
always
was
got to start off
great.
with how the weekend was.
I had a great weekend. It was nice and relaxing. Of course, after Friday, I just kind of relaxed. I had an ugly Christmas sweater party.
Yes, I know.
It wasn't my party, but it was my
But I went to support
landlord's.
anyway.
Yes, you did stop by, and you didn't wear an ugly sweater. You
Yes,
wore
it was.
a cute sweater.
It was a Christmas sweater.
It was a cute
It was
Christmas
the ugliest
sweater.
Christmas sweater I could find.
But it was still cute.
Well,
It looked like something like a second
I
grader
can't
would
help
wear,
it if I make
you made it
ugly
fit
things
good.
look cute. You know?
That's just a problem. It's a problem. Not allowed to go to any ugly Christmas sweater parties then.
Oh my God! But anyway, as you see what we have here.
And thank you, by the way. Linda was nice enough to bring me a housewarming gift. It was very sweet.
Oh, did you like it?
I did. I love them.
I
My
love
little
it.
candles.
I love that too. I love that salt rock thingamajig. I have the light, and I don't know. I just believe what it says, and it's just like so cool because I really feel it emits that energy.
Yes, it does.
That rock salt, rock light. Well, yours was candles, but
Thank you. No, I like it. Thank you.
So I just want to give a quick shout out to my girlie, my chica, Lulu, who has made it a very profitable business for the holidays to make the infamous coquito. I'm sure everyone would know by now. Coquito is like, I guess, the Spanish eggnog, I guess you would say. That's the closest that I can, say that it is. But her coquito is amazing, even though it's a little bit strong for me because I am a lightweight. Because anything...
Perfect.
I know everybody else is like, I love it, it's great. Yeah, me, I'm already like on the floor drunk and like one,
You're lightweight.
delirious.
You're
Well, I
lightweight.
never get drunk, but I start getting delirious and I talk a lot and I don't know half the things that I say. So thanks a lot, Lulu. But this is for you, Lulu. Thank you so much. And this show has been brought to you by Boom Cups.
Boom.
Not really,
Boom,
but
bitch.
I love Mike Mack and I love the whole Boom Cups family. So shout out to them. This is where we're going to start off having some coquito for the holidays. And because Loretta, shout out to Loretta. Loretta said, we always have to look ourselves in the eye, stare, cheer.
Yes, darling.
Because if not, we have like 8 years of bad sex.
I thought that was just if you don't cheers at all.
No, we have to stare each other in the eyes.
I've never heard
Yes.
of that. This is a little scary. for me.
Loretta, would you like to call in?
This is probably why I have bad luck.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
It tastes so good, but I feel
No.
it already in my soul.
It's amazing. Don't change a thing.
So once again, shout out to Lulu for the amazing coquito and Boom Cups, boom. So,
You have somebody that wants you to shout them out.
who wants me to shout them out?
Millette?
Millette. Millette? So hi Millette, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I got it. Yeah, yes, of course. What else? What else is going on? Oh my God, I can't wait. So I'm gonna start off the show. I'm gonna showcase a video. This person is like social media famous. I'm always on the videos. And I start off because I love to watch. I don't know if anybody else loves to watch animal videos. No?
Just specifically animal videos? Like
Yeah.
good animal videos or bad? Because there's a lot of crap out there on the internet I don't
like
want to see.
cute things, and
Well,
you
of
get
course
to
we
see.
love it. Who doesn't
you
love
get
a
to
nice
see like
video of a puppy and
well,
another puppy cuddling?
Okay,
or-
but besides from that,
Oh,
like
you know what my
wild-
favorite video ever is? The dog that, like, the human's talking for the dog, obviously, because the dog doesn't talk, but the dog is like, what is on the sandwich? And he's like, I'm going to get that bacon, the maple kind? The dog's like, yeah. He's like, the flavored bacon. He's like, well, but then you cover it in what? He goes, then I cover it in cat treats and I give it to the cat. And then the dog's like, oh, no.
What is that, a commercial?
Oh, my, it's like the funniest video. If you don't know what I'm
No.
talking about, go check it out. It's called dog
talks?
sandwich
Only
video,
in Chris's
whatever. I
mind?
don't know. It's I've posted this video so many times. A lot of people know what I'm talking about. It's fucking hilarious.
No, well, I mean, we all know that puppies and kittens, they're
It's so
all
cute.
super cute. But I'm talking about like wild animals, you know, animals that you would never think to have as pets, and people do have them as pets.
No.
You know, hedgehogs.
Kind of like all the men that we've dated in our life.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, guys you shouldn't, you know, the animals you shouldn't be with or you shouldn't have as pets. So the wild ones.
Yes. So anyways,
Got
I
it.
love to watch these videos, and I come upon this this page. This guy, he calls himself the Real Tarzan.
The real Tarzan.
Yeah, the Real Tarzan. I can't think of his real name right now, but I start looking at his videos, and I'm like, oh my God, he's so cool. And all his videos are like one of those like daring videos, and he's also like one of these animal conservationalists, you know, and is very knowledgeable. And to see him with all these different, I said, you know what? I'm gonna make like a stream of videos, put them together, and I wanna showcase them because I feel like that type of girl today. I'm feeling like so cutie and sentimental, and today
You feel like an animal lover?
I do. For some reason,
Oh,
I'm feeling.
you are. You have a lot of animals yourself, so.
I do, and at the same time, I feel. I think this weather is getting me down a little bit. My body's been run down. My mind is run down. I've been a little like I don't know, stressed lately. Just a lot of things going on.
The holidays. This is a stressful
The holidays,
time.
you know.
The shopping.
You know me, you know I'm like a one-woman show. There's a lot of rise on my shoulders, you know, and coming out with new music now and trying to get that done, and then New Year's ending, and then running the show. You know, it's a lot of things that sometimes I just want to like sit back and relax, you know. But you know that Could Be You TV is like my little baby, so I always have
Besides
to
me?
come. Besides you, you're the big baby. You're my big baby. Could Be You TV is like a little baby, But yeah, Bobby, let's see. Let's just roll that video and let's just like entertain. So people watch this video. I think it's so cool. Tune on to Facebook.
Hey mom, I'm kind of busy right now in a business meeting. I can't really talk. I got a lot of important stuff going on. So yeah, I'll have to call you back when I get out of my meeting, all right? All right. No, I'm in a corporate meeting. Yeah, I can't talk right now. All right, love you too. Bye.
Bro, don't that be the craziest thing? Your parents be calling you in the middle of feeding animals.
know what?
It's like, you understand it's serious business,
I'm
bro.
working right now. You
I
know
know.
what I'm saying? Like,
My mom be like, Kelvin, are you still feeding those animals again? Are you hanging up the phone on me? And I'm like,
you still
Mom,
in the jungle, but why you in the jungle? Why you don't come home and see your mother for Thanksgiving?
for real, like, damn, Mom, I'm feeding giraffes. Like,
Obviously, I'm busy. I got corporate meetings with my boy.
Oh my
You know what
God.
I'm saying?
This
If
is-
everybody ain't eating, who's eating?
everybody gotta eat, bro. For real. Any sense?
This doesn't make any sense. Now here is your big 14-foot Burmese pipe.
Moments of happiness and like a really shitty and hard.
But that girl next to me can't see, can't talk. I don't know. Yeah, I held her, I kissed her, I whispered to her ear, stuff like that.
I'm telling you, he is a real motherfucking Tarzan. It's a good name because this bird has tormented everyone except him.
Remember you sent me the video?
Oh, yeah, you said the
gotta
energy.
fix that person's energy.
That's right. Well, he kind of looks like Igor too, so you see the common pattern.
Look at your foot. Can I see your feet? Let me see both your feet. Look at this foot right there. Sendactyl. If you guys can look close over here, they're co-joined right there at the toe. Makes it stronger for grip. Look at this foot. Almost like my foot. 8 feet, human feet. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? You nibbling on my hand? Are you nibbling on my hand? Huh? You're such a sweet one. You like my hat? This is a Kodiak grizzly bear. This is a couple months old. My favorite animal of all time, the black jaguar, AKA the Black Panther. Now, even though Black Panthers don't exist, the Panthera onca, the melanistic, is here. This is a little baby doing some enrichment, trust building. And you know, like the jaguars love to swim. So the more you spend time with them, the more trust you can build with them. Now, they are apex predators, and they are not pets whatsoever. But in captivity, for endangered species, the more the merrier of interaction with their caretakers is given. So after trust is built, just like that, you can spend your lives helping them chase their, you know, natural instincts of predators, helping them swim just like their mothers would in the wild. Now, if you look at their ears, just like dogs' ears, mean they're alert, they're up, they're wired. The ears back, they're calm. It's okay, buddy. I'm sorry. I want no problem. I don't want to be in your territory. You look down and you respect them, you know, just like that. And respect goes a long way. And if he feels like you're in a space and territory, you must back up, because that's what respect is all about, you know. And just by me looking away from him, not staring him down, it shows him that I know I'm in his territory and I want no problems whatsoever. Chinese market. The rhino horns and the tusks and the tiger bones you guys want and crave and need, you don't need it. It's nothing for you. It serves no purpose whatsoever. Scientifically proven, there's nothing it can do for you. It's not an aphrodisiac. It doesn't make your penis grow. It doesn't help you see better. Nothing happens to you. Nothing. You're hurting an animal for no reason whatsoever. Why? Why are you doing it? Because it does something to you? What does it do? Nothing. There's nothing proven about this fact that you're chopping away this whole entire horn. He has to stick this thing inside of his horn to poison it so you don't eat it. You don't consume it. You don't have an aphrodisiac towards it. It's not for you. It's not your property. And we will fight you to the day we die. We will protest against you. We will blast you on every social platform. I will come for you. Our veterans will come for you. I promise you, to the day we die, we will make. I love you. I hope you have a great Christmas, a happy New Year. And I want to talk to you guys about hard work. I don't want you guys to look at my life like it's something I did, something, you know, like it's all a blessing from God. I'm super grateful for it. But, you know, one thing I studied and really listened to was people that had relentless hard work in different areas of their life, and they became great, you know. So I strive every day to be great, you know, for myself. I compete with myself and nobody else. I'm thankful, I stay humble, and I put my head down and I grind every single day, as you should too, for your dreams and your goals. So I just want to let you know, whoever you are out there, whatever you do, I believe in you. I have faith in you. I love you, whether you're my friend, my family, or my enemy, or someone that hates me. I love you, because all three of y'all push me to be the best person that I can be. And I want to push you to be the best person that you can be too. You feel me? So have a great day, have a great night, have a great weekend. I love you.
How amazing was that? How cute with those videos.
I want that job.
Who wouldn't want that job? I mean,
Except for the part where it got serious, and that was upsetting, obviously.
well,
when-
I guess like every job, it has its good parts and its bad parts, you know. I mean, I'm an animal lover, but I don't think I can go in that in depth, being so bold. And you see him catching those snakes. I mean, there's so many other videos. If you go on his social media, it's called The Real Tarzan. You see him swimming with the sharks, you know, and he's like, you know, we have to educate the people of how they have a misconception when it comes to the sharks and the sharks. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Because knowing me, I'll be the first one in there, and I'm going to get attacked, bitten, eaten, and you know what they're going to say? Oh,
But
you're
so
the
sweet.
first.
You're
It's
so
the
sweet.
Yeah, it's
The
the
shark
first that
just
ever happened.
attracted
You
to
know,
you.
so here I become a statistic just because I listened and it never happened. But you know what? It happened to me. I had to be the one, you know. So when it comes to stuff like that, like I love the water. I think I've renamed myself. You know, I love the mermaid life. I hashtagged everywhere. I love to be on the boat and the jet skis and all that. But I don't like really swimming in the ocean. I don't even like going in the beach water. I don't do it at all. I hate the feel of anything touching me, seaweed, a fish going by.
It is a little scary when you can't see through
Well,
the water.
with these murky waters here in New York, you know,
you don't know
I
you don't never know what's underneath you.
Yeah, I mean, you have to really go to
You
what,
ever
like,
have that moment like you don't understand? You say you go on the boat and stuff. Like I used to go fishing a lot, and we used to go at all hours of the morning and the night, and like I can't even tell you how many times like the boat would get stuck in the sand, and somebody'd have to jump out,
Right.
and start pushing the boat
That'll
off.
be Richie. Hubby.
And it's such a scary thing being in the middle of nowhere, not knowing what's underneath you. But I agree. I love being on the water. I love nature. I mean, you don't obviously get a whole lot of sharks here, but I mean, they're more often now.
Well, that's what I'm
than
saying.
they
Just
used
my
to be.
luck. I'll be out on the bay somewhere, you know, and that'll be me. Just my luck. But
Definitely not. That wouldn't happen.
unless you're in like waters of Puerto Rico or Mexico, where it's crystal clear blue, they're transparent, that you know what the hell. That's the only way. That
Well,
I
look
will
at
get
him. He
the
was in the
water.
middle of the jungle. You saw that rhino. That wasn't like set up. He wasn't in the zoo. That rhino, like, clearly
No, but I mean,
is in the middle of the
Right.
jungle and felt threatened by him, and he knew exactly how to approach
Well,
the situation.
he's an expert also,
Of
you know what I'm
course.
saying? Like, I wouldn't go, let me go on a safari tour, let me just jump out and reenact what he just did
Remember,
just to try
what's
it.
his name? Steve
Irwin?
Steve Irwin, that, you know, he was a professional, and look
Yes,
what
he
happened to
was.
him. He passed away from getting the
It's
stingray.
so ironic
Mm-hmm.
from being an expert and knowing exactly what you're doing, and just it was either a mistake or it's just a freak of nature, one of those freak accidents, and look
Yeah.
what happened, you know.
But
So,
he did die doing what he loved to do.
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
if you
that
put
was
it
his
that
whole
way,
life's
but-
mission. I mean, listen, I'm never going to say that, like, death is an easy thing or it's meant to be. I'm never going to mean it like that. But,
Right.
you know, he pursued a passion that he had in life. And, you know, I mean, honestly, he probably had a pretty good life up until he passed. So as long as you could say, like, tomorrow, like, if I wasn't here anymore, like, I did what I loved to do, I fought for what I loved. Like this guy in the video, you know, with the snake. I mean,
Yeah.
who grabs a snake like that? That's a big-ass snake.
Well, you have to be an expert to do that, but I'm not.
I've been around snakes. Like, I lived in Arizona with my friend and her fiance, and he was a snake person, and he had like a 12-foot boa in a room. And I remember one day I was like trying to like get on the computer, and the modem got knocked out. This is when we had modems, and the modem got knocked
Does anyone know
out.
what modem is?
And I went into the room where the modem was, and the snake, the boa was in there with another like 11 different snakes. And I'm like, I just need to put the modem in really quick into the thing. And like, I turned around, and all of a sudden the snake looked at me, and I was like, okay, I'm out of here, bye. I ain't
Well,
fucking
that's
with you.
scary. Snakes are
I ain't fucking
scary,
with you.
know. I am
Not
not.
happening.
I'm not
Not
a lover.
today.
I think I've had them all. I mean, I have dogs. I have a lot of parrots. I've had, your typical, hamsters to rabbits. Oh my God, there was a point when my daughter was breeding rabbits in her room, and she was actually selling them out of her room. Yes, yes, she
A
made
bunny
that
rabbit breeding ground.
in her room. Thank God that she was able to, to sell them and give some away and stuff, because if not, but we went through that. Then had a ferret. My brother had brought in a ferret, and then he just abandoned him in our house.
And it became yours.
And became mine. So like
I feel
everything
like
else.
if that's what happens, if he needs to abandon a pet,
No,
bring,
please do not come to my house.
Bring it-
I think I've done
bring it to
enough.
Linda.
We've done enough. So I love animals. I really do. But I am not. I'm not a thrill seeker. I'm not out there trying to come across any exotic, endangered species. I'm not gonna go out in the jungle. I'm not gonna be like,
You don't.
yeah. Like that's not me.
Yeah, this ain't Hakuna Matata, you know.
No, I'll
Think-
watch. I'd rather listen.
There'd be no sunshine for the rest of your days. You go out in
I
the jungle and
wouldn't
you're
you
gone.
enjoy-
You'd be, don't wear this either.
Wouldn't
They're
you
gonna think
enjoy
you're
it
dinner.
right from your TV? A nice, sit back in your recliner and just watch a movie or videos like that. And I love watching that.
Yeah, that was cute.
But from
I
afar.
love watching the different segments and like him with the different animals. Like he really knows a lot about a lot of different animals, not just obviously like one.
Well, I have to give a shout out to my dog Onyx. He's the closest thing to a Black Panther, because he looks like a Black Panther when he is sitting down or laying down or trying to charge you.
Oh yeah.
So
He's sweet.
But,
He's the sweetest thing ever, but he looks scary
he
and
is. He's
as
a big monster.
F.
But
AF.
But anyway, quick shout out to all those people who just tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. My Facebook people, my Instagram people, thank you. Go on Facebook. This way you can see the show itself. We have an amazing guest tonight. I've been knowing her for a while now. She's amazing at her craft and what she does. Before I go into saying any more, I'm just going to show you a quick video, and then we can bring her in and we can chat it up with Girl Talk. So, Bobby, put that video on.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Castillo, owner of Trademark Talent New York. We are a talent agency, music artist development, and production company located in the tri-state area. We're visually enhancing, up-and-coming, and established music artists all over the world. Find out how you can be a part of our team. Contact Trademark Talent on our email at trademarktalentny@gmail.com, or on Instagram at tm_talentny. We're looking to take your career to the next level. The industry is waiting for you.
Well, hello. Look who we have here. We have Tiffany. Tiffany, welcome. Tiffany
Yes,
is the
thank you guys for having me.
founder of TM Talent New
Yes.
York. You know, now that you're here and we just saw that amazing video, why don't you just tell us a little more about exactly what your company is all about?
Okay, so I'll start with like the upcoming of it. I was about 15 years old, and I'm a little busty. I'm 100% Spanish. I got curves on my body, and I found it being very challenging to be a dancer.
Okay.
You know, to be a professional dancer is really hard for me. So I was like, I want to start creating.
Okay.
And that's what I did. I started creating at 15. I started my first company at like 15 and a half. It was called T's Enterprise because all my dancers start with the letter T.
Okay.
And,
Really?
yeah.
Is that on purpose or is just
No,
that-
it was by accident.
Oh,
So it worked
okay.
out. And yeah, we had one thing that led to the next. I think that summer we did close to 170 something shows in one summer.
Wow.
And let's fast forward. I wanted to, up my ante. And that's where I came up with the name Trademark Talent, TMC Trademark Company, because my name is Tiffany Moni Castillo. And we are a talent agency located in the tri-state area. We have dancers, models. We also do music artist development, and we're a production company.
Wow, look at
Yes.
you from 15 years old.
Yes.
You
Great.
really
I give you a lot of
Yeah,
props,
you know
girl.
what's
Hell
even
yeah.
great about that? It's it's all about the girl power. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Speaking
So-
of which, cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
cheers.
Coquito.
That's right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
To girls.
To girls, girl power.
Bosses,
It's just
girl bosses.
delicious.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Delicious.
feeling a little
Once again,
nice.
that's Lulu.
Thank
Shout out
you,
to
Lulu.
Lulu. But so yeah, so definitely, we're here. We're all about girl power.
I
As
love
a matter
that.
of fact, wait, I think I have something here
Uh-oh.
Let
too.
me see.
What does it say?
Girl gang.
Girl gang. How you like me now?
Girl power.
Love it. Actually, Naya, who came with me, she is like a big representation of that. She works in a big girl group that's
Oh.
located here on Long Island.
Okay.
Yes, there's about 4 of them, and they're absolutely outstanding. They're 4 female music artists, and Slay House, shout out to them. They
Oh
rock.
yeah, we're definitely gonna have to have her on next
Oh
time.
yeah, they
and,
rock out. They're awesome.
Oh, that is fantastic. So I know we be going, a ways back. I believe we actually had a couple of shows, and one of them being the Mega Jam, was
Yes.
it? That we had, yeah. That's where I think we actually
Yes, that's
met.
where we met.
Yeah.
I was blown away by her beauty. I was like, who
Oh,
is this
stop.
girl? No, really. I think I walked up to you and said that. I was like, I have to tell you, girl, you got it going on.
Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, stop it. No, I mean, that was amazing.
Thank you.
That show itself, I think you had your dancers with another artist.
Yes,
that
with Jerry
performed.
Robinson.
Jerry
FBA,
Robinson.
yes.
Right. So shout out to him.
Oh, I love him, yes. He
Yeah.
has 789 on the way. A lot of exciting things going on.
Yeah, that is great. And that show itself was amazing for all of us. I mean, to be sharing the stage with all the amazing artists that we had on that day, it was like it's an honor.
It was
great, and,
gorgeous. Party 105, they definitely
Yeah,
put
so definitely shout out to them.
on. Oh, yeah, definitely.
105,
JVC Broadcasting, the whole nines.
Yeah, so that was great. So how else are you expanding your business now? Like, what is in the future for TM?
Well, actually, right here.
Whoa,
Yes.
she's prepared, girl.
Indie Music TV. We're partnering up with them.
Okay.
They are bringing music back to television.
Ooh,
Yes,
that sounds so
thank
good
the
to
Lord.
me.
Yes, so pretty much it is like a distribution platform. That's what it is, and it pretty much is a way for when we release our music our music videos as artists, and then it goes to YouTube, and then we pay for all this distribution and we pull in all these numbers. But what happens when the YouTube stops Like, people stop clicking the link. They've seen it already.
Right.
Well, Indie Music TV will stream your music
Okay.
live. They have a bunch of other services as well, especially Artist Spotlight, which is an awesome thing. You can come on, you play, and they stream it right to the TV station.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a new endeavor we're taking on. We're going to be working out of their recording studio, their production studio, and yeah, taking on their distributions, because I feel that is the hardest part about the music industry is distributing your
especially
craft.
for the indies. So I'm glad that
Independent music, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're that Long Island here is full of talent, and we have a lot of raw talent, and like we always say it on the show. This is why we have and created this show, because this is like the platform that I always thought of giving up-and-coming talent that don't have any other way or means to just get themselves out there and start getting noticed. I'm glad that we're able to give you like that first, with that little pebble, the stepping stone, you start over the pebble, that's us, because the same way we're artists, I've been doing this for a while now, and I know how hard it is to try and get your music out there and to try people to notice you. And like I always say, I know there's a lot of artists who would come up to me and they would ask me questions, and what can I do, and who can I see, what can I do, and I'm like, listen, I don't know, I'm trying to do it myself, I don't have all the answers, but whatever I do know, because I've been in it for long enough to give you a little bit of advice,
Exactly.
So whatever little I can help, and then I just started brainstorming, and I just came up with this concept. I said, you know what, I just want to make this somewhere where it's fun. You feel comfortable enough to know that this is just the beginning of many things that is that lies ahead of an artist, and this is what we do. You sit down, we have fun, we showcase videos, we talk, and you get to perform live on our stage setting, so what better stepping stone and networking platform that we've created with
Exactly,
TV,
and that's why I was so excited when she gave me the call, because I believe in that so much. I think that's why everyone's like, why didn't you take your business to LA? Why didn't you take your business to New York City? I don't need to. I have everything here. The money's here. The celebrities are here. The studios are here. The talent is here. And
it's a little colder, but
it's cold.
There's plenty of fashionable clothes to wear while you're here.
Definitely, for sure.
But you know what? That being said, a lot of people will beg to differ on that, where they claim that, and and I can understand what they're saying, that Long Island, being that it's like that tail end of the city, doesn't get that love, and we don't, I guess your own people, your own backyard doesn't give you that
the same support.
The support that if you were like
pulling the numbers,
and it's like you get left behind, what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, you have to go into the city, or you have to this, you have to get yourself out of Long Island. And I'm like, okay, I get it, but somebody has to change the game. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be no, enough is enough. Somebody's got to stand up and say no. The same way that is being created somewhere else in the city, or they say, let's just start from here. I feel that if you, oh my God, I don't know, why is it just me, or am I from a different breed? I don't know. But my God, if I had the means to just expose everyone and just bring to light somebody from Long Island, just say, this is the superstar, make them a star, and do that. Like, that's what I want to do. Expose everybody who has talent, expose everybody coming out of Long Island. Even though I am not an original Long Islander, I was, born and bred in Brooklyn.
Of course.
But this is my home now.
It's your home now, and you support that.
And I support a lot. And there's so many, even on social media itself, I've come across so many artists, like you click on one person's page, and then they posted somebody that they knew, they came out with a song video, and then you click on that one, and that one, and it's like all so local that you don't even know.
I hate to say, I find more, and like lately, what I hate to see is people, people that I know coming out with stupid videos that have nothing to do with talent. Yeah. But like, just for instance, I saw a video somebody posted of their dad, like talking ridiculous on the phone over Thanksgiving, and I'm like, and they had like hundreds of thousands of viewers by like the next couple of days, and I'm like, and it's funny, like how many people I know that are so talented that are really struggling to get that one video or that one, that one moment where like it's like, wow, who's that? Like they might be the next big thing, or they might have something here that we need to pay attention to. Overall, the crap and BS that you see out there, like that girl Danielle, whatever her name was from Dr. Phil, that was disrespectful and rude to her mother, and became now she's famous and she's a rapper. And it's like, people like that. Like you see people using like stupidity, almost like how American Idol started. You remember how people used to be
Exactly.
like, how do these people get on being
Well, you would know.
ridiculous?
You
I tried out for
auditioned,
American
but-
Idol a million times, and they only do that for the ratings. They pick people that are horrible
course.
for the actual viewers when the show starts.
Because I think it's funny.
Right,
to make
right.
Fun of
So
other
they're
people.
they're letting go of half of the talent to let half of the garbage through just for ratings, just for
But it's
exposure.
not even just garbage. It's just that they make it a point to be stupid just to get.
And it is
you know?
entertaining.
Yes.
And it is entertaining. Obviously, we love to watch that too. But it's discouraging when you know so many. I'm not saying me, like I sing, and I'm not the most amazing singer ever. I'm pretty good, but I'm not the most amazing singer. And I can't tell you how many people I've come across that are, to me, like wow. You know, musicians that play instruments, or just like even people that I know that do work with big names.
Right.
And I'm like, this is like the
It's
stigma.
very frustrating.
Yes,
and that's
is.
like honestly why I'm in business, because people are always looking to figure out where to go. They're like, what do I do? And we are a music artist development company, so we package you for the labels. That's pretty much what we're in business for. And we go co-assigning hand in hand with content creation, because like you said, those stupid videos, this and the next, go viral.
They have something.
But it's content.
Something there.
So we actually have a new member to our team. His name is Austin Rogers, and
What's up, Austin?
hey
Shout out.
Austin. He's our social media guru, and we're also working with Jasenia, compliments of FBA, and Tara and Jerry, and we're gonna really be creating content that will pull in both. So that those videos that you want to see, not only will that be funny for the people that aren't musical fans, but it will pull in those numbers. And that's just like a little spiel of what we do. But I completely agree with everything you both have said. It's an extremely challenging industry, and that's why I am who I am, and that's why I own the company that I am, because I really would like to see everybody come together. We move in numbers in Long Island. If we all work under the same roof, there'll be no competition, and we can all put Long Island back on the map.
Oh my God, I just had this conversation. I don't know what it was. I think it was with my hubby. I was telling him, I said, because we've been together for such a long time, that he met me. I was already doing this. You know, I used to be a round car, model. I did all, the Budweiser girl, Heineken, anything you can imagine. I did that in my early, my younger years. So, but I've always been doing this, and of course, there comes a period where, okay, so I settled down, and my life I dedicated it to my children, and so I had but it's always a passion, and I'm like, you know what? So now my kids are like, they're flying the coop pretty soon, so they, I'm like, okay, I feel like I still got something in me. I still,
When that drives in there, it never ends.
It doesn't, and now I have the opportunity. I feel like now I have more of opportunity now what I'm doing than I did back then. I feel like, how the universe talks to you, and it's like, you know what? Back then it wasn't your time. Back then you weren't ready. Back then they weren't ready for you. Now you're more prepared, you're more wiser, even though it's taking you such a long time. But things evolve so much. Music evolves, styles evolve, everything evolves, that it's just like waiting for that, for that moment. I feel like now, coming into this year, I really feel like, wow, with the people I've been meeting, the people I've been networking with, the music that I am doing, I'm like, wow, oh my God, this is already happening.
It happens. It's a path.
Yeah, and it's when you have a passion, I just say, period. Whether something happens or not, which of course every artist wants something to happen, I'm still gonna do it.
Exactly.
Because I love to do it. So it's whether 1 or 2 people or 100 people listening to me, it's somebody listening to me, and as long as they like it, I'm doing something for them, I'm good. I'm not a quitter where it's like, I've heard so many people, like, I'll ask, what happened? Oh, I gave up on the music industry. Oh, that's not for me. Oh, it's so shady. Oh, yes, the music industry is probably one of the worst, career path, basically, to try and make something,
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
And so many people now, like, want to do it. They think it's so simple.
Right, but that's
not. It's only harder now.
It has to be a passion. You can't do it because you think you're gonna be famous. You can't do it because you want to be famous. So scratch that out.
No.
Would
Yeah.
you like to? Sure,
Of course.
but you do it because you love to do music. You love to entertain. You love to, So that's what I'm saying. You have to have that passion. You don't do it for a specific reason. I don't do it to make money, because obviously I don't have.
No,
I'm not making
exactly.
money. I don't do it out of fame, because obviously I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I do it because I know that I do have a fan base, that do appreciate me and love me and support me, and it just growing every day, more. And I'm like, all right, so I am making a difference. I am doing something. So let me just keep doing it, and I just feel like, it's going to pay off.
It does. I always say this, my biggest successes come when I'm not paying attention. Like, because you always forget your path, you forget your worth, because we move so fast. And then you feel like, oh my God, I don't have enough going on. So what I do is I count my days. And at the end of the month, I look back on what happened each day. And then I'm like, I did level up. Because if you don't have that mentality, like, you'll get lost in it. And I've heard so many times people say, give up. I gave up. I want to. There's so many people doing this. Is this enough? Listen, when you believe in something, something will happen. You were put on this earth for a reason. God put you here. Whatever you may believe in, you were here for a purpose. Your talents weren't given to you by accident. You know what I mean? Utilize them to the utmost. And if you wake up being thankful for your craft every day, you will succeed. The minute you stop being grateful for yourself and for your journey is the moment that you don't succeed anymore.
Hell yes. Exactly.
Holla.
And I wanted to ask you, because you are so successful at a young age, which you said 15. I mean, you've been dancing, though, for how long? Like, since you were 15 or your entire life?
My entire life.
What are some of your background in music? Like, what kind of dance did you take?
Well, I took all genres of dance.
What made you want to start? You said you've been doing your whole life. Like, when you were little, what made you say, like, I really want to do that?
Well, my family is a family full of performers and dancers. My great-grandfather was a dancer. My mother was a professional dancer.
Oh, so it's like
dancer.
in your
My father is a professional ballroom dancer. My brother, he's on tour right now. I miss you, Jordy, and Hunter. They are, they travel all over the world performing. And like I said, it clicked when I was kind of being like annoyed when people would call me like, oh, that girl really, she dances? Like, she doesn't look like a dancer. And I used to be like, oh, really? You want to see me dance?
Okay.
I still do it now. Once in a while when I'm in rehearsal, and my music artists look at me like, "Why don't you get up there?" I'm like, "It'll ruin the whole boss thing."
So with that being said, on that level, do you feel like it's a challenge, and it's a little frustrating to try and cut that stigma of what people are saying, or because of your size, and because I believe we were just having this conversation in the car where I was. I was telling her that I remember at one of my earlier shows, shout out to Joanne and her, from the dance company she had. So it was her and her other dancer, I forgot her name. She was a young, beautiful girl, danced amazingly hip hop, I don't know that. But she was also, she was on the heavier side. And when it was time to perform at, I had done a show at the Westbury Music Theater. She came out like in a two-piece. So now we have the other girl who was, a little slimmer. So you have very slim with the clothes, and then you had her. So the reaction of the people, I could tell they weren't. Whereas me, I see that, I praise them. The first one, you go, girl.
You're like, go, girl.
Go,
go up here.
Whereas the reaction of the people was more like, oh my God, like, oh my, like, look at her, like, like, and I'm like, oh my God, why are people so judgmental? My God. And the girl, you gotta see, you can see videos. I probably have in some to online, and you see the girl.
She outdances everybody else.
She's dancing, so she's a little heavy or a little cute chunky, but she did her thing and she was up there. And these people, most of them adults, instead of supporting that and being, and I'm like, that's why she's there, because I'm supporting. And like, why do people so judgmental?
I hate it. And like, my biggest statement is, don't get bitter. Get better. And that's where I got with that. Like, instead of being like, oh, I'm just become a professional dancer, screw that. No, I'm going to own a talent agency. I'm going to own a bunch of dancers. I'm going to train them. I'm going to make them as famous as possible. I want to blow up everywhere. And for every person that ever doubted me, I'm going to look them dead in the face and be like, thank you, because you fueled my fire. And that's what I did. And I really, like, I hate when I hear that, because I went through that growing up.
Right.
Even in college, my professor was my best friend, and he would sit there and be like, you got to go up there and do Bach in a leotard. I'm like, okay, well, we got saran wrap and ace bandages. What do you want to do about it? Well, make a D-cup look like an A-cup.
I've been through it my whole life as well, with everything. Even just, I'm not even going to lie, even like a year ago when we did this show, somebody had said to me, like, oh, you're a singer? Like, as soon as I was like, oh, yeah, I sing, I'm a singer. I work full time. I try to do what I can do when I can. But she basically, like, was like, well, you need to lose weight. Like, you're never going to, you'd have to, and I'm like, First off, fuck you. No, I don't. And I'm
Exactly.
already way past that point in my life where, like, I feel like that's what's going to make me famous. First off, don't care about being famous. So whatever you think I need to do to be famous, it's not something that's not what I worry about. That's not what I care about. Being true to who I am and doing it because I love to do it, and knowing that when I do it, I've inspired people that have actually told me, like, wow, like, I can't believe that you sing. You made me cry. You made me think of this when you sang that song. And, you know, and it's just nice to feel something when you have a talent and you're inspiring people or you're doing something that makes people feel good. I don't give a fuck about the famous part. And of course I want to make money from it. I mean, I'm not retarded. But
it's at the same time, it's like...
But that's not who I am. I don't feel like, oh, you know what? Let me be skinnier to fit in with these people and to do this. Like, it took a long time for me to get to where I am with my confidence. And I give you a lot of credit too as well because, you know, I'm sure the way that you move, like, I feel weird moving the way I move when I'm trying to learn choreography. I'm like, all right, I don't do that right. Like,
Exactly.
I don't move this way like that.
Oh my
like,
God, please don't
I don't
feel
look
bad.
that
I am
sexy.
the worst when it comes to choreography. And I tell her all the time, like, yeah, I can move and I can dance, but something about
Dancing with confidence
choreography, it's
is
just
one of the hardest things, I think.
I don't catch up. I just don't blend well. I'm just like...
Miss Nyazo, who's out there, she's gonna laugh about this. I yell at her all the time. I train with her, and she's, I'm not doing it right. And that's actually why I got into music arts development. I created a technique that actually takes out that insecurity in movement. So like if I was to close my eyes and I was to move, I know that I'd be moving well. It gets into depth. I'd love to talk to you guys about it.
But we don't want to give all your secrets away either. But we want to know.
It's actually it's like an outer. I don't remember what I called it, but it's like I forget, but it was like the flashlights. I like the beams of light, beams of energy. So you know you close your eyes and you draw with these beams of energy because when you're on stage, you're not able to really focus on how you look.
Right.
So.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I
But
created...
that's exactly what I said. So if I'm performing and I'm dancing, I'm in a groove. I'm like, I can't...
You can't remember
stop
choreography.
to, right, I can't stop to think, okay, let me go over here because we're coming together. You ready? Okay. Nah. Like, no. Like, you know what? I'm thinking you're just going to have to come and go with my moves, you know, because I can't follow. I'm just not, you know, but, you know, like... I love to
You
dance.
make it work. You make it work.
I
man.
make
You
it
do
She
it.
looks
work.
great up there.
You make it work.
It's funny
You do
when
good.
we hear like offset, like, you know, like, oh, I don't really like the way I'm moving. I'm like, are you kidding
Well, I
me?
am the worst. I took musical theater. Well, I mean, like growing up, I took acting classes. I didn't do much singing, and I didn't realize I could sing till later on. But took acting classes for a long time. Tried out for plays, and the one thing that always freaked me out was the dancing part. I remember it was in. You know, I thought who I was in high school too. Like I tried out for one play in my senior year. I was hanging out with all the cool kids, not cool kids, but like. I had a group of friends that was totally different than the drama club. So like when I went and actually was like, I'm gonna try out for a play for once. I'm gonna just do it. I don't care what anybody thinks or any of my friends. And I did it, and I did the acting part good, and I did the singing part good. And when it came to the dancing, and they wanted you to go like, and I was like, nah, fuck that, can't do it. Sorry, I was like, not doing it.
Not doing it.
It just wasn't me. I didn't feel comfortable in those moves because I had never taken dance and I had never learned how to be comfortable in those movements in my own body, and even in my own body in that time of my life, I was not.
Girl, I'll show you.
Well, now I can, girl.
Oh my God, 'cause
You go, go.
oh, that's one thing I'm
Listen,
good at.
I come a long way since senior year. Okay, senior year I was not sure of myself. Now I am sure. I know what I got.
Yeah, well, that's one thing with me. Like, I know, like, I'm all of, you know, I don't know. I'm just a very sensual person, and I just love to show sensuality, you know.
And
when I'm on
dancing,
stage,
oh my God. And
you
when
know,
you dance,
I feel it, and I know it's just me.
It's
so
a
it comes
groove,
off
yeah.
naturally, but it's just something to in sync with other people. It's just something I lose track of, and I cannot.
I laugh
you know?
when people like you videotape me and we're out dancing and I'm drinking a little bit too much, and then I think I'm a fucking stripper all of a sudden, and I'm just like, and I'm grinding and I'm getting on the table and I'm doing moves, and I'm like, they don't look bad, but when you look back at yourself doing that, you're kind of like, oh dear Lord.
I wish.
What am I thinking?
I wish I did that.
Who do I think I am?
I'm either like all out dance battle, or like
I'm
the
battling.
awkward dad at the kids banquet. And they're like, you can
definitely
really
battling.
dance. I'm like, no, there's no in between. Like, I mean, like kicking off the heels and like pulling them out. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Or,
That's
no
the best
in
part.
between.
When you have videos that remind you of that, though, you're kind of like, maybe not you because you're professional, but
No, I
when
saw
you have
that.
people like me and you're kind of like, What the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, thank you. She sends them to me the next day.
Oh, you gotta send me those. Maybe they'll inspire
Sometimes
me
I
for a
know.
new.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna say I don't look good, but sometimes I'm kind of like, all right, Kristen, you need to chill.
Yeah, like when
You'd
you
be making a
jump-
lot
when
more
you
money
jump-
if you did that at Gossip.
Like when you jumped on the table. That's what you did when you jumped on the table, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that time.
Yeah.
Oh my
that
God, I
time.
gotta see this.
Yeah, she jumped on the table.
It sounds
she was
like you guys
this.
should really be my friends. You sound like my friends.
And I was like, you go. And I was just encouraging her. I was like, you go, girl. Yo, ooh, look at you in those moves, girl.
They look
Work
good,
that pole. It was invisible pole. Work that pole, girl.
Oh, I
you
was
know?
in pole dancing,
That is funny.
but it was a good time. No, but another question I wanted to ask because we have like 15 minutes left. But you what like some of the people that you've worked with that were like your favorite? Like, give us some like examples of things that you've done or shows that you've done or the kind of projects you get involved in.
Of course. Well, we definitely do a lot of music videos. I actually was just working a music video this weekend, hence why my bags under my eyes are designer, for Teresa Giudice's daughter. What's the last name?
Interesting.
How do you say it?
I think Judice.
Judice.
It
I
could
think
be
that's
wrong.
right.
Judice.
I'm Spanish, so I say
I don't
everything
know.
wrong.
I don't know.
For
I don't really
Melania,
care that well.
and,
But
thank you to Joan Roman and Kevin Lasani at Roman Records. It was one of the most professional and outstanding shoots. I'm very excited for this.
Awesome.
I did the casting and choreography.
Gotta bring her on now too.
Oh yeah. It was an awesome shoot. So I'd say that was like my most recent and favorite right now because I'm still coming down from that excitement.
Right.
And it was also a chance for my younger kids in my agency to get that exposure. Because you see all over my Instagram is all of my older girls. You know, we do all those rap videos, this, that, and the next. But, you know, this was a good chance for the young ones to really have a good
That's
time
great.
and get that, like, that time to shine, you know, that...
and that's that age group too because she's
like,
young.
Yeah, she's 13, so it was like 9, and I think the oldest was 19.
Okay.
So like 9 to 19, so it was really cool. My favorite show has to be Mega Jam.
Mega Jam.
It was. I actually met Jerry the week before that show.
Oh, okay.
And we put together that performance in 2 days.
Wow.
And Jerry was like, are you sure? He didn't even meet me yet. He was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? You're going to be able to... He didn't doubt me, but he was just like, you know, didn't want to stress me out. And I was like, no, I got this. Like, trust me. Meanwhile, like, panicking, like, step outside. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sweating. Like, we got this.
Right, you got, well, that was awesome, and it came out amazingly.
you.
And the same way, why I say, you know, the dancers that I had were also very young, talented, you know, up-and-coming dancers. And, you know, and that was the whole point of me doing what I do. It's like, wow, so if I don't give them a chance to expose and do something like this so cool, like, who would? Because usually would be the older girls and the more, you know, and here you are, these very two, you know, and I say, you know what? Once again, I'm not going to be part of the choreography, so I'm okay. I'm just going to go sing and let them do that thing in the background, and, you know, and they did amazing, and they worked hard, and, you know, and like I said, you know, that's what I'm about. It's just like, you know, supporting and anybody that, you know.
Yeah, it's all about
as long as
giving
you
back.
work hard, you know, you show that you're working and you're trying to do something, then here, we're all for it, you know.
No, of course. I'm trying to think of my...
Dancers are so sexy, by the way. I went to the Magic Mike
Oh, I love
in Vegas.
Well,
Vegas.
Holy
Vegas dances,
fucking
that's a little
shit.
bit different. Why
I
are
don't
they
care,
here?
pardon
Where
my
are
French.
those Magic Mike dances here?
I
We
watch
need to
them on
make one.
Instagram. I'm friends
I have
I'm
a
friends
bunch
with all
of
of
them
them.
that travel in my company.
Okay,
We should
well,
set
we're
something
gonna,
up.
Well,
And
we
it's
should
not even like a
definitely-
strip show. It's not just for anybody who thinks
No, it's not a
it's not a
strip
strip show. It's a choreographed like performance.
Where's
Almost
hubby?
like you go to
Hubby's
a play.
okay with everything I do.
Oh my God,
Here he
he's-
goes.
Oh, those guys.
Right, baby?
They
Yeah.
are-
He says you have fun. That's what he says.
Well, I
Have
mean,
fun.
shit, we had fun. Those guys, they are incredible. I'm sorry, like the way that they it's like because the stage isn't just like you're watching one point of the stage. It's like a boxing ring. So like you have like all these seats around that stage, and the way that they choreograph the dances and the music. Like I love the music. Like I'm a big R&B girl.
Yeah,
so
they're
like
entertainers.
it's
They know how to get...
absolutely.
That's why I get so upset when like you know, like I hear like boyfriends that get jealous and stuff. I'm like, dude, first off, you should come because you should learn a couple things. Like first off,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Second off, this is dancing, this is art. Think about how much fun you have there.
God.
Yeah, how much it
Watching
arises
Dancing
you.
with the Stars, I'm obsessed, by the way, and like I
yeah.
see how intimate you have to be in some of these dances, like the flamenco and the
actually my
and
first
the
genre
salsa
of dance
and
I ever
everything.
learned.
You know, Richie, hubby loves that stuff. He'll be like,
Yeah,
me, Poker, you
yeah.
do.
Of
Bring it back
course, like
home.
what guy doesn't want
I'd
to
be
be
like,
like, yo, that's
okay.
my chick and she looks fucking hot and she's coming on me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
know,
Like-
me and him don't have an issue like
Not
that. I
you,
think
but other
with it-
people.
Yeah, my God, we're so far gone past that stage that it's like, all right, I'm going to shoot. How many times did I have to go? I have to shoot a video with a guy, and we have to, I think, kiss.
I don't know, but that
I'm
Magic
like-
Mike water scene, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pretty upset if that were my girlfriend on that stage.
Well,
I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I didn't see that
well,
one.
she did. She said she's gonna set something up, so we're gonna.
No,
have to,
I definitely
We're gonna have to.
can.
We're gonna have to be the judges on these. Mike.
Oh, I would
Magic-
like that.
Magic
Yes,
Mike
yes.
Instagram Live.
Yes,
I could
we're
be
gonna
like,
be just like this
the
at a
Paula
table, pen,
Abdul
paper.
of your dance
Next.
world. I have no clue how to dance, but I'm gonna tell you if you can.
Exactly.
Next. But anyway, Tiffany, you know, it was a pleasure to have
Thank you
you
so
on.
much. I had so much fun tonight. Thank
Yes, thank you. And of course, with your company, much success, you know, and congratulations on your endeavors.
Thank you.
I'm sure we're gonna connect and we're gonna
Of
we're gonna
course.
be doing a lot of work. And thank you all for tuning in. Miss Chrissy, like always, thank you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody who tuned
Pleasure.
in on Facebook and Instagram, thank you so much. I love ya, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Ciao, mis amigos.